So now, I bought a number of these little voltage and current, or ammeter, right there. And they got 5 wires we have to deal with. And 2 of these wires, we're not even going to use the third one, will have to go to the same spot. The way I'm going to wire this up, as is the positive side of our load, and then of course the positive power supply. I also got these terminal blocks same time I bought this. Luckily I did, because I think that's the best way we're going to connect it. Main thing is we're going to use these ferrule connectors, which I did in an earlier video with this wire. So now, I'm not going to trim down the length. There's a little blade right there where we can cut the wire to whatever length we want. I just want to take off some of the insulation. So we don't really want any more wire than what you see right there. Not a big problem if you got some extra, but that's about how much we want. So I think I'm just going to keep this tongue back. I think I'm just going to kind of eyeball it right there. Put in, you know, I think we'll take off probably about twice as much as what was already showing right there. And I think we'll be good. All I got to do is squeeze the trigger and it yanks the insulation right off. This is already tinned right there, so the stranded metals are held together. So now, the ferrules come in different colors based on size right there. I'm pretty sure this is 22 American wire gauge that I'm working with, so I'm going to grab a couple of these white ones. So now again, we're not going to be using the black wire. All we got to worry about is the red wire and the yellow wire. And yeah, you just slide these on, and if they're not already tinned, you might have to give it like a slight twist to get it on. But yeah, that fits on really easy right there. And I'm going to put this on. I don't know, maybe I could have even used a smaller ferrule. I don't know, but you just squeeze it down, and that's it. It crimps onto there. And it's on there solid. You tug it. As long as it doesn't come off, you should believe that that's a good connection. And again, this one there, again, if it's not already tinned like this where it's soldered together, you might have to kind of twist it to get the strands of wires to stick together if it's not already solid. But in any case, yeah, just slide that on. It's that simple right there to attach those. So now, the terminal block is pretty straightforward. I already inserted the yellow one there and tied it down. There's all kinds of screw options, screwdriver tips that you can use there. But yeah, we got plenty of room there. There's tons of room. I don't even know if I got wire where the ferrules would be too big to insert in here, and make sure it stays under the screw. But yeah, that's why you want to attach these ferrules right there. Even with the tinned wire, there's still strands in there. As you tighten this and loosen it, it's going to start separating those strands. So the ferrule helps keep it solid right there. But yeah, we can connect as many wires basically as we want, you know, up to 10. That's simply right there. So now, for the red current carrying wire, and be aware with this particular unit right there, this is one connection right there. It's kind of awkward. But we put the load towards this side, headed to the positive supply right there, and that's the other side of that. So this holds a little light, and so there'll be a load between those 2 points there. So what I was thinking of doing was cutting off that ferrule and just stripping the insulation off like I'm going to do with this one right there. And here's another thing. If you don't pull that off all the way when it's stranded, you can give it a slight twist when you take it off to help twist the stranded wires a little bit, help keep them together. But this is tinned, so we don't have to worry about that. But in any case, yeah, you just insert it into that quick connect, snap it down, give it a tug, and so we could do the same thing with this if I cut off that ferrule. I tried sliding the ferrule and it didn't go in. It stops before it would connect. And then we could put the white wire there. But I'm thinking we're going to want them in line anyways, in one way, out the other. And this will also help prevent short circuits because we have a lot of powered metal there. So yeah, that's quick connect. You can just put it on and off as much as you want. There's a brand called Wago, and so if the connector looks like that, they got orange handles there. They got other variations too. Then that would be a Wago connector. So I had the ferrule, I knocked it off, but I'm just going to grab a black ferrule since this wire looks to be about the same size as that one right there, and the black ferrule seems to be working well. So again, This is tinned. They used solder to connect all the stranded wires, but if they weren't, then twisting this while you're sliding it on is really effective at getting those wires to stick together. You don't want any to come loose and be sticking out the end right there. That could be a short circuit hazard, and you got less strands in there, so it's not going to conduct as well. But in any case, you just stick that in the slot, squeeze, and it's on there. So yeah, now we got these two with this inline connector right there. These aren't very expensive, and so let's oh yeah, I lowered this screw. I want to mention that. So I want to make sure I didn't insert this one too far, so I kept that screw lower when I inserted that one, and then I tied that down, and then so yeah, that will stop us from going too far the other way right here. So screw it up. I think that's enough. But yeah, again, same process there. And with the black wire, and when you insert these two, make sure like what you got that's attached to it is kind of in the same position it will be. That way the wire should line up pretty nicely with what your final project is going to be. If like your meter's over there and then you move it over there, maybe we didn't insert this wire in the best direction. So yeah, just screw her down pretty tightly right there, and yeah, we got a solid connection. And also, this has a lot of exposed metal. This really reduces our chance of accidentally shorting something, because even though this looks like it's one wire, there's actually a gap there. We'll have a load that will be dropping voltage. So we don't want those two wires to come into contact once we have power applied. So now we've done enough to test this out. I can connect the positive side of the power supply. Power is off. I'm not sure if 1 amp is enough. I think it is. But in any case, we can clip it to any one of any part of the metal there. So we got that. This still isn't on. We got to be careful of short circuits. That's going to go to the negative supply. We don't yet. This wire I have off to the side. So this one we connect directly to the negative supply. So this is where everything involved with the negative supply operates. So don't connect anything else to this that isn't supposed to be to the negative supply. And there you can see we have the voltage, about 12 volts right there. There are little screws on the back, trim pots probably, that you can adjust that. So in any case, we got the voltage. No current because there's no load, but we should be fully wired. So again, we have this here. This is for inserting a light. Polarity doesn't matter with these. There's a bridge rectifier right there. I'm pointing it away because it's really bright right there, and it's going to get hot relatively quickly. So yeah, in any case, you just put a voltage across it, and it sets the current because it's a module there. And you can do a wide range of voltage. You'll get different current, but we're not worried about that. You can see it looks like the current's lining up pretty well right there. So yeah, that's it. What this is those two thick wires are looking at how much current is flowing through. So basically it's a single connection. Current's going in and out. It's just looking at how much current's flowing through. So even though they're red and black, they are not opposite polarities. That's one connection. Something to be aware with this unit. You have to be very careful about short circuits. Make sure you read how to use them properly. But in any case, yeah, I think that's about it. This shouldn't be too hot. Hasn't been on very long. But I'm going to end it there. So hope you enjoyed. Of course, we do have like some short circuit possibilities here, but I'm being careful. I'm just not being as careful as I would be if I wasn't making a video. I want you to see everything, so be aware of that. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out one of the other videos I'm posting on the screen, and check out the links down below. They all help out a lot. I'll see you in the next video.